Alright, here's a look at a few different attachments that you can put on a Dremel, or a rotary tool I should say, using these mandrels. There's this mandrel that's on this one here. There's a mandrel here holding this buffer, which is these. There's a mandrel here holding this, one of these little grinding stones. There's also other grits of grinding stones. I can use like a Dremel reinforced cutoff discs, these ones here, or I use them the little crispy discs there. I call them wafer discs or crispy discs because you can just touch them and they break, but they seem to be able to cut through metal fairly nicely. But that fits right on top of one of these mandrels as well. So, and there's the front end of my rotary tool, the lock, switch. Now I want to show you what else I've done. I have made a 12 volt multi-purpose rotary tool. There's the tip of the mandrel. I used some JB weld to attach it to the gear that was on the end of the motor. I got this motor out of one of those jump start packs. It's got a overheat sensor attached to it, so I kept that on there. This is an unvented system, so no dust gets in there, but it may get hot over lots of use. So this motor came out of one of those emergency jump start packs, and it was the motor to the air pump for pumping up your tires. That part broke, but the motor still spun, so I took it apart and ended up getting this motor out. It also came with the switch that says off and on. I mounted it to a pill bottle. So inside this switch, or inside this pill bottle, is my switch, an overheat sensor on the motor, and a 12 volt motor. It's fairly high torque. It's, got a lot of power to it. This was a little bit lumpier when I first started, but I just turned it on and held a piece of sandpaper up against it, actually this disc, and used it like a lathe to smooth this off and balance it out a little bit better. So, aside from trying to cut off my hand, this video shows you how to make, yes, a dangerous tool. Dremels can be dangerous if you touch the wheels or get it caught in some clothing. Now, let's show you that I'm actually plugged into one of those booster packs. 12 volt. So there you have it. There's my Dremel, or I should say rotary tool. This is my other rotary tool. put them together. And you can see they're, you know, comparable in size. So I think I've done a pretty good job at making a rotary tool. I couldn't get a chuck, or I didn't have any ideas for a chuck. So then I just ended up putting on what I consider the most useful mandrel, and that's the mandrel that allows me to put on all these attachments. That way I'm not stuck with just a grinder or just a polisher or something. So anyways, that's my video. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps you enjoy your free time.